Hey everyone, so let's solve this error that usually comes up when people are just getting started with Neo4J. So I'm just going to move on to the Neo4J console and create my free instance. So just download this file that will have all your credentials and just copy this and paste it on wherever you're working on your VS Code or whatever. So yeah, this contains your URI, your username, and the password that you're going to use basically. So now we need the code to connect to the Neo4j database. So for that, I am just while we wait for this instance to run, let's just go to the documentation. Click here, then go to the click on Python and click on connect to database. So I'm just going to copy this code and I'm just going to paste it here, nothing fancy. So now just copy the name of your txt file that you downloaded previously and paste it here. So now let's try running this code. Yeah, this is the error again, service unavailable. So basically this error usually arises when there's some sort of a config issue or some sort of a credential issue. So how we're going to fix this is that first, let me tell you why this error usually pops up. Now that our instance is created, if you click on drivers and if you click here, and if you go to connect to the database again, and if you click here, you'll be able to see that by default, actually Neo4j uses this URL, that is a CA sign certificate. So usually a CA sign certificate comes through a certified authority. But here, since our app is locally on our PC, we'll be using this URL so that it also accepts self-signed certificate that is generated by our own local server. Why this happens is because let's say this is your app and you're requesting some sort of a connection, some connection to Neo4j DB. Now, since your app is locally on your PC, it's not hosted over the internet, and the Neo4j DB is actually hosted over the internet. What happens is that that is where a TLS protocol steps in, and that is where you need a connection, need a certificate to establish a connection. So what this TLS certificate protocol does is that it basically encrypts your connection between your app and the Neo4j database. So that is where you need a certificate. And usually by default, you'll be getting this. If you see here, if you go back to the VS Code, and you'll be able to see this is what Neo4j is using by default. But you're supposed to use this so that your locally generated certificates are also accepted. So what you have to do is just go here. If I zoom this out, you just write SSC, click, hit on Command S and go back to your main.py. Then let's run this again. Now, as you can see, your connection has been established. So now you're connected to your database and you can run your queries. So yeah, thanks for watching.